Get ready to tune into MSCB News for a jam-packed episode discovering how the Dallas Promise program is paving the way for Mesquite ISD students to reach higher education, breaking barriers, and building dreams.
Then join us as we delve into the heart of the school calendar debate. What do students and teachers really think about the current schedule? Their voices may surprise you.
Plus, we shine a spotlight on the invaluable contributions of Mrs. Hill, the driving force behind KEOM Radio class at Mesquite ISD. Her passion for education and broadcasting is changing lives.
And finally, we take a behind-the-scenes look at the dynamic audio-video production program, where students are honing their skills and unleashing their creativity.
Stay tuned, only on MSCB News, where the heartbeat of Mesquite ISD comes alive.
Welcome to MSEB, live from the TEC studios.
Good afternoon, Mesquite ISD. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Andres Murillo.
And I'm Jessica Guzman, and you're watching MSCB Live, a show produced by MISD students and brought to you live from the TC studios.
We'll bring you the top stories from throughout the district and take an inside look at what's happening in MISD. We have a lot of stories on this episode for you today, so let's get to our first story. In the halls of Mesquite ISD high schools, dreams are taking flight, and at the heart of this transformative journey for many students lies the Dallas Promise program. Let's look at this exciting program and how it's making a positive impact on students throughout the district.
Hello, my name is Amaya Roberson, and I'm here today at Poteet High School asking teachers and students about Dallas Promise and why they think it's so helpful.
Dallas County Promise is a program that helps ensure that all students have the opportunity to attend college. If a student decides they want to go along the Dallas County Promise path, there are 4 steps that they need to take. The first step is to complete the Promise path, which is very simple. It takes 10 minutes, and it's an online form that they complete. The second step is to apply to the universities. The third step is to complete the financial aid process, or FAFSA, and the fourth step is to register for the classes at the college or university. Not all students have parents who attended college, and not all students have the financial means to pay for college. So the Dallas County Promise is a wonderful opportunity that lessens those burdens and gives every student a path to college. Seniors who live in Dallas County and who attend a high school where the Dallas County Promise program is available.
I think they need to make sure to know what they do on their college life, so they should start here at their high school years, taking as many dual credit classes as they can and AP classes. That way, that transfer in a very better college life.
I think the Promise Path is very beneficial towards financial help in the terms of attending a college. It's going to help not only pay for my college, but also pay for my books as well, which I think is very helpful. I do believe following the Promise Path is very helpful for students due to the benefits of paying for tuition for college. So yes, I do believe if you're attending a college, a local college nearby, I do believe it's the most helpful.
Thank you all for all your insight on the Dallas County Promise. That's it for today. My name is Amaya Roberson, signing off.
From the promise of a brighter future to the rhythm of daily life within our schools, Mesquite ISD is a tapestry woven with ambition and tradition. Join us as we are gathering insights and opinions on how the school calendar is scheduled and its effects on our students and teachers.
Hey guys, Andres Murillo, and I'm here with
Nick Underwood.
Okay, and today I'm going to ask him about the school calendar and, well, his overall opinions about it.
Well, to be honest, I think we should have actually done a 4-day week, because then we would have time to go home, take a break from school, have some gaming time, blown time, whatever time you need, instead of just constant learning and have the usual, Saturday, Sunday off. Just be something extra for the kids.
Okay, so you think maybe extending time. So right now it's 8:30 to 4. Let's say they do maybe entrance at 8 and exit at 4:30. You think that would be a good trade-off for your Friday off?
Maybe from 7 to 4:30 would be all right.
So we had discussions about a 4-day week. You think that might be a good, trade-off for extended time?
No, I don't think a 4-day week will actually work. Because now 5 days of school, that means if you have like other projects you have to do for school, because sometimes school computers don't even work well when you're at home, stuff like that. So if you have 5 days, that means you have some more time to spend on your schoolwork. But on the 5th day, right, they should at least give you where you don't have to, there's no schoolwork to do, you have time to catch up on your other schoolwork that you need to catch up on.
Would a 4-day week improve or decrease your workflow?
As a teacher, a 4-day week, would it improve or decrease my workflow? It would be nice to have a whole day for planning and grading and such, opposed to just kind of having it in bits and pieces, parts of days throughout the week. It's hard to say. There's certain parts that might improve, certain parts that might not. I'm pretty lucky. I have a conference. Every other day I have a conference in the afternoon, but no conference the next day. So I kind of get that, and I kind of like it spread out like that. But it might be good, especially for teachers with families, but it might not be good for students' parents that have to work. So there's a lot of pros and cons to that.
Right. And would you be fine with a time extension to a normal day?
I don't think I would. If that's the trade-off to getting an extra day off, it depends on how much. I'm probably in the minority of thought, but I think I would rather just leave things as they are.
Would a 4-day week improve or decrease your workflow?
I think it would increase my workflow because I would have an extra day to catch up on anything I didn't catch up through the week. I'd have more time and more time to get rest, so then when the next week starts, I can be at my full potential and do all the work I need to do.
Right. And would you be fine with a extension to your day? Let's say like an hour.
I'd be fine with that. I think it's an extra hour, and then it's not that bad to like a whole day of, like I said, of rest, so I can come back and do everything I need to do.
This is Andres Murillo, sending you back to the studio.
As we navigate the intricate balance of academics and schedules within Mesquite ISD, one voice rises above the chatter. Resonating across our community, we shine a spotlight on Mrs. Hill, the dynamic teacher behind KEOM Radio program in Mesquite ISD, whose passion for education and broadcasting has impacted her students and the community listeners.
My dream job growing up, I had two. First, I wanted to be a Hollywood actress. I wanted to be a movie star. I wanted to be on Days of Our Lives. I did. And then my second one, believe it or not, I wanted to be a news reporter. I grew up as this preacher kid, but I was the quiet kid everywhere else until I got home. And then I was the dramatic kid. I would go around my house interviewing my siblings and my mom and my dad with like hairbrushes or hair combs. That was how I chose my job. I think it's a little bit different than it is now. It had nothing to do with money, but more so passion of what I wanted to do. And I know I love speech. I love radio. I used to enjoy like pronouncing those hard words just to see if I could. I was a little bit on the nerdy side, according to my peers, but I knew that what I'm doing now as it relates to radio, I did eventually go into the radio field, but now to teach it, that's something I never thought that I would be teaching it, but to do radio at KEOM, it's kind of a self-fulfilling because I still get the opportunity every now and then to be on air with the students, but I also still get to learn. I'm still learning radio. I don't know, maybe one day I'll own my own radio station, but definitely teaching is more fulfilling because I get to teach what I love. Actually, my journey to where I am now led to a lot of other careers in broadcasting and radio. So I started out in print news, which I enjoy doing. So print news, again, was also bringing in my passion to writing. So I started in print news, writing, doing just like opinion pieces to editorial pieces. I went from there. And then, believe it or not, I went into marketing, which I absolutely enjoy sales and marketing. So whether it's sales and marketing, in radio, but I did do sales and marketing for a newspaper. So just kind of like learning about what impressions were, how to sell advertising spots, things of that nature, and what it takes to do that. And then I got into social media. So it all kind of related. So I went from being in social media to marketing to print journalism, you know, being a writer there. And then eventually I did my internship at Tom Joyner Morning Show. I got hired afterwards. And believe it or not, I did sales. I did sales for them for their cruise, The Fantastic Voyage. But here's the thing. I was still in my element and I was able to learn and network as it related to radio. So radio is not a dying art. I think that a lot of people think, oh, because, you know, there's Spotify and they listen, you know, have their playlists. But radio is what we make it. Radio prepares you for careers that are actually outside of the industry. I talk a lot to the athletes about going into radio. Like, why should I go in radio? Well, let's just say you make it to the NFL, but maybe first game you get an injury that costs you your career. You can fall back on the skills of radio. So you can, who's that we're looking at? Brady. Look at Tony Romo. They're calling games. They are announcers, you know, in radio. So you learn the skill of speech. You learn the art of communication. And you can use that in any field that you go into. I think radio will forever be around because a lot of people tune in because there's something always nostalgic about hearing that song maybe you grew up on, you're hearing it on the radio in your car. Radio is something that was at your fingertips. I know technology, you know, we have it here and there, but a lot of times it's just getting into my car and you're hearing that friendly voice or you're hearing that favorite song that maybe takes you back to maybe your first love, or maybe it takes you back to the memory of maybe a vacation that you were on. Radio, again, it's whether if you're on the listening side of it, there's still something great about it. I mean, look, for the past 2 years, the sales in CDs have, vinyls, have they sold more than any type of cassette or downloads that you can buy. Vinyls are actually making a comeback. So we're seeing things going around kind of like in full circle. I've got students who want, you know, they want turntables, they want record players, you know, for Christmas gifts. They want cassette tapes. Now, I don't know about the 8-tracks, if those are ever going to come back. Now, I do own a few, but that was not during my era. I was just curious about it. But I think radio is something that it's not dying, it's constantly growing. How can it continuously, you know, get better? And I think that's where radio is going.
As we bid farewell to the engaging story of Ms. Hill's impact on KEOM Radio, we turn our lens towards another vibrant corner of Mesquite ISD's educational tapestry. In the halls of the Technology Excellence Center, creativity meets innovation, shaping the next generation of storytellers and visionaries in the audio-video production program. This is Jessica Guzman with MSCB News. High school is a pivotal time where students embark on a journey to discover their passions and shape their futures. While some delve into culinary arts or photography, others find their calling in the captivating world of film. Today, we'll delve into the world of film education, uncovering the creative process and insights from students and teachers alike. Join us as we go behind the scenes of our film program here at the TEC Studios in Mesquite and discover the magic of visual storytelling. I'm here with Mr. Corsi, film teacher in the TEC Studios, to gain some insights into what truly makes our film program stand out from others.
Sets the Mesquite ISD audio-video production program apart from other districts is several things. First is your classmates are students that are coming from all the 5 original high schools, so you get a combined experience and shared knowledge from a wide variety of friends and backgrounds. Another thing that sets this program apart is me. I've had a lot of success with students in CTSO organizations like Business Professionals of America and Technology Student Association. And we consistently rank top in the state of Texas in the film and broadcasting events. Resources and equipment available for students in this program are abundant. We have, if you were going to go in the field, we have what you will need. So you're learning DSLR cameras, camcorders, boom mics, hand mics, wireless lavs. We have a $500,000 studio that we run our news show, MSEB News. Advice I would give to future filmmakers, repetition. Nobody's good the first time you do it. You've got to keep practicing, looking at good go-bys. What I mean by go-bys is look at other people's good work and use that as a framework or a model to help develop yours.
Now, let's hear directly from students who bring creativity and passion to life within our studio.
To being part of the film program is that we compete in things, we're allowed to work as a team, we create ideas, figure new ways to work around things. It's very creative and it's everywhere, so we get to do all this amazing stuff.
I would say just meeting different people from different schools, kind of building that connection, getting to be creative and think outside the box.
One project that I'm proud of, it was from a group from last year. We did a Scream parody. It was somewhat serious but also kind of funny at the same time. With the setting, all that stuff. It was really fun to do.
As we conclude our journey into the world of film education, we're grateful for the insightful answers provided by Mr. Corsi, Chase, Marcus, and Natalia. Their perspectives have definitely shed light on the opportunities available, whether it be the wide range of equipment to the hands-on learning experiences. We have much to offer here at the TSC Studios in Mesquite. Thank you for tuning in today. This has been Jessica Guzman signing out.
Under the expert guidance of Mr. Corsi, students have not only mastered the technical intricacies of audio and video production, but have also cultivated a profound understanding of storytelling and visual communication that will help them out in the workforce.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of MSCB News. We hope you enjoyed our coverage of local events and news. For more information on today's story, please visit the MSCB YouTube channel, Instagram, X, and Facebook pages. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Jessica Guzman.
And I'm Andres Murillo. Until next time.
Stay curious.
Stay informed. And
stay awesome, Mesquite.
This has been a presentation of MSEB, Mesquite Student Entertainment and Broadcasting, in association with the Mesquite Independent School District Career and Technical Education Department.